Hello student, today we will start the second chapter, that is a Trigonometry-1. Now in this chapter we will learn the values of the trigonometry function whose angles are more than 90 degrees. Also in the next exercise we will see that to prove that, which was in the 10th standard, and it was very difficult job to the student, but if you make the practice you will get very easy. Now in this video I am explaining how to first video, that is I am taking only the first question, how to find out the values of the trigonometry functions of the different angles. I try to explain in a very simple way. Number of the student get confusion about their values. If the values are wrong, then the whole examples is wrong. Therefore, there are some tricks which as I had illustrated here. I hope that you will like it. Now let us start. Only the first question, how to find the different values of the trigonometry functions at the different angles. Now let us start. Find the trigonometry functions. The first angle is 0, that is sine 0 is 0, cos 0 is 1, tan 0 is 0, cosec 0 is the reciprocal of 1 upon 0, which is not defined. Next, sec 0, that is 1 upon cos 0, that is 1 upon 1, that is equals to 1. Cot 0, that is 1 upon tan 0, that is 1 upon 0 means not defined. This is the values of the trigonometry functions at the 0 angle. Sine 30, that you have also learned in the 10th standard, that is sine 30 1 upon 2, cos 30 root 3 by 2. Tan 30, that is equals to 1 upon root 3. Remember this triangle, that is a triangle ABC, side opposite to angle 30 is 1, hypotenuse is 2, and the side opposite to angle 60 is root 3. Now you must know the definitions, that is a cosec 30, that is equals to 2 sec 30 2 by root 3. Cot 30, that is equals to root 3, sine of 45, that is 1 upon root 2, cos of 45, 1 by root 2, tan of 45, that is equals to 1, that is opposite side upon the adjacent side. These two triangles, if you remember, then you can find out all the values of the trigonometry functions, 30 degree, 45 and the 60 degree. Cot 45 is also 1. Now next is a sine 60, that is opposite side upon hypotenuse, which is a root 3 upon 2. Cos 60, that is adjacent side upon hypotenuse, that is a 1 upon 2. Tan 60, that is I had make mistake there. Tan 60 is root 3. Had changed it. Now next, sine of 150. Now this 150 is written as in this manner, that is a pi minus 30 degree. Pi means what? 180. 180 minus 30 is 150. Now what is here? Sine of pi minus 30. Sine of pi minus 30 is a sine theta or sine 30, and sine 30 is 1 upon 2. Also cos of 150, that is a pi minus 30. Cos goes in second quadrant, and second quadrant cos is negative. And whenever there is a pi minus theta, the function remains as it is. Therefore, it is a cos of minus 30. And cos of minus 30, that is that is angle 30. Cos 30 is root 3 upon 2. Tan of 150 can be again written as tan of pi minus 30. Now, whenever there is a pi angle, the function remains as it is. That is a minus tan of 30. And what is the value of the tan 30? That is the 1 by root 3. Therefore, it has a minus sign as it is in the second quadrant. In first quadrant, all are positive. In second quadrant, only the sign is positive. Now, this angle 150 goes in second quadrant. In second quadrant, only the sign is positive. Now, I had written their formula, that is a tan of pi minus theta. Whenever there is a pi minus pi angle, the function remains as it is. Now, cosec 150, it is a reciprocal of sine of 150, and that is a 2 plus 2. And next is a sec of 150, that is a minus 2 by root 3. It is a reciprocal of cos of 150. Next is cot of 150. Again, it is a reciprocal of tan of 150, and it has a minus sign. It goes in second quadrant. Now, see this. The coordinate geometry, that is the x-axis, y-axis. The angle is 180. When the terminal is on the x-axis, x is negative, y is 0. Suppose that length of that terminal is unit if we consider. Therefore, x is equals to minus 1 and y is equals to 0. Now, we will find out the values of at the 180 angle. Now, what is our basic definition of the sine theta? Is y upon r. Sorry, it's a mistake by me. That is a 0 upon minus 1, which is 0. That is y upon r. There must be the y upon r. That is sine of 1. I had corrected it. That is sine of 180. That is y upon r. 0 upon 1. That is equals to 0. Sine of 180 is 0. Cos of 180. That is x upon r. Both x and r both are same. That is a minus 1 upon 1, which is the minus 1. Therefore, cos of 180 is always minus 1. Tan of 180, it is a y upon x. But what is the value of y? Y is 0 and x is minus 1. Overall, it is 0. That is a, therefore, cot of 180, that is 1 upon 0, which is not defined. This is a quadrantial angle, that is 180. It lies on the x-axis. It is a negative x-axis. That is the cot of 180. Next is cosec 180. It is a reciprocal of, that is the cosec 180 is equals to 1 upon sine of 180, and sine of 180 is 0, therefore 1 upon 0, which is again not defined. Sec of 180, that is 1 upon cos of 180, that is a minus 1, and overall sec of 180 is minus 1. Now the next angle, we'll see. In the first quadrant, all are positive, as shown in the figure. Second quadrant, sine is positive. Third quadrant, tan is positive. Fourth quadrant, cos is positive. And you always remember these two triangles, which is the 30, 60, 90 and 45, 45. Now my next angle is 210. Now it goes in third quadrant. Now in third quadrant, only tan is positive and other angles are. I had written that 210 is pi plus 30. Okay. Now, whenever our dialogue is that whenever there is a pi angle, the function remains as it is. Sine of pi plus 30 is a minus sine 30. It goes in third quadrant. In third quadrant, only tan is positive. Therefore, what is the value of sine 30 is 1 upon 2. You substitute, you will get. Now, next is a cosec 210. You have to write only the value of 200 and sine of 210. That is a minus 1 upon minus 1 upon 2. And overall, that is minus 2. Now next is cosec 210 is minus 2. Now cos of 210, again it is written as pi plus 30. Whenever there is a pi angle, the function remains as it is and it gets the sign where the cos of 210 lies. It lies in third quadrant. Therefore it is written as minus cos of 30 and value of the cos 30 is root 3 upon 2. Therefore, cos of 210 is equals to minus root 3 upon 2. Now, to find out the value of sec of 210, it is a reciprocal of cos of 210. That is 1 upon minus root 3 upon 2 and it is written as minus 2 upon root 3. Now, next, therefore, the sec of 210 is 2 upon minus 2 upon root 3. Now next is a tan of 210. Again it is written as tan of pi plus 30. Now here tan is positive in the third quadrant. Therefore, whenever again there is our dialogue, that is that whenever there is a pi angle, the function remain as it is. Function means what? The tan. It is tan of 30. And what is the value of tan 30? Is 1 upon root 3. Therefore, tan of 210 is equals to 1 upon root 3. Cot of 210 is reciprocal of tan of 210, and that is a root 3. Therefore, cot of 210 that is equals to root 3. Now, next, you always remember that I express all the angles in this fashion. That is a pi, that is a multiple of the pi, integral multiple of the pi plus theta. Whenever there is an integral multiple of pi plus theta, the function remain as it is. This you have to remember. And it gives the sign in which the parent trigonometry function lies. Now we are going to find out the values of 300. Now 300 can be written as, that is a 2 pi minus 60. Okay, it comes in which quadrant? It goes in fourth quadrant. Now see this, sine of 300. That is a 2 pi minus 60. Now whenever there is a pi angle, the function, the integral multiple of the pi, the function remain as it is. That is, sine will remain the sine, and it is negative. Sine is negative in the fourth quadrant. Therefore, it is a minus sine of 60. And what is a sine 60? We know that value. That is a root 3 upon 2. And therefore, sine of 300 is equals to minus root 3 upon 2. In the fourth quadrant, only the cos is positive. Now, cosec, it's a reciprocal of sine of 300. And that is a minus 2 upon root 3. Now, next is cosec 300, that is a minus 2 upon root 3. If you know this proper, to express the given angle in the form of the pi plus theta, then you can find out all the values very easily. Now the cos of 300, it is written as cos of 2 pi minus 60. And whenever there is an integral multiple of the pi, the function remain as it is. Therefore, it is a cos of 60 and it has the sign plus, because the cos of 300 is a positive in fourth quadrant and cos 60 is a basic value. It is 1 upon 2. Therefore, cos of 300 is equals to 1 upon 2 and its reciprocal is, that is 2. The reciprocal of 1 upon 2 is 2. Therefore, sec of 300 is equals to 2. Now next value is a tan of 300 and again it is written as 2 pi minus, that is a 360 minus 60. Again tan is negative in the fourth quadrant. Whenever there is a pi angle, integral multiple of the pi angle, the function remain as it is. There is a minus tan of 60 and the tan 60 is a root 3. Therefore, tan of 300 is equals to minus root 3 and the cot of 300, it's a reciprocal of tan of 300, that is a minus 1 upon root 3. This is the value. I try to explain in this manner. I hope that you will understand how to find the different values of the trigonometry function at the different angles, which is greater than the 90. That is the cot of 300, that is a minus 1 upon root 3. Now 330, I will express this angle, that is a 360 minus 30 and it is written as 2 pi minus 30. Again our job is that whenever there is an integral multiple of the 2 pi, the function remain as it is. It is in the fourth quadrant. Now we will find out the values. X-axis, y-axis, and in the fourth quadrant only the cos is positive. All the remaining trigonometry functions are the negative. That is the sine of 330 is written as sine of 2 pi minus 30 and that is a minus sine of 30. It remains sine because whenever the integral multiple of the pi, the function remains as it is. Now see this, cosec 330, that is equals to 1 upon sine of 330, that is 1 upon minus 1 upon 2, which is minus 2. Now the next is 330, sine of 330 is a minus 1 upon 2 and cosec 330 is minus 2. Now the cos of 330. Now see this cos is positive in the fourth quadrant. It is written as cos of 2 pi minus 30. It remains cos of 30 only. That is a cos of 13. What is the cos 30? It's a root 3 upon 2. This is the value. Now what about the sec of 330? It's a reciprocal of cos of 330. That is a 2 upon root 3. Therefore, sec of 330 is equals to 2 upon root 3. Now next is a tan of 330, and again it is written as 2 pi minus 30 and it comes minus tan of 30, and what is the value of tan 30 is 1 upon root 3. Therefore tan of 330 is like this. Now the next is cot of 330. It's a reciprocal of tan of 330, that is a minus root 3. Overall it comes minus root 3. Now next is cot of 330 is a minus root 3. Now the next angle is minus. Sine of minus theta is a minus theta. You remember, in this manner sine reflect the negative sign and cos absorb the negative sign. Therefore sine of minus theta is a minus sine theta and cos of minus theta is a cos theta. It absorbs the negative sign. In the same manner, the cosec minus theta is a minus cosec theta. Sec of minus theta is sec theta, and tan of minus theta is a minus tan theta. In the same manner, the cot of minus theta is a minus cot theta. Cot of, you remember these formulas, and now we will start to find out the values of the trigonometry functions whose angles are negative. The negative angles are measured in the clockwise sense and positive are measured in the anti-clockwise sense. Therefore sine of minus 30, it reflects the negative sign, that is a minus sine 30, that is a minus 1 upon 2. Therefore sine of minus 30 is equals to minus 1 upon 2. That is the cos of cosec minus 30, that is a reciprocal of sine of minus 30, and overall it comes, that is a minus 2. Now next is a, that is a minus 2. Now cos of minus 30, now the angle is a minus and it absorbs the negative sign, then it is a positive, that quadrant, that is a root 3 upon 2. Therefore sec of minus 30, that is equals to 2 upon root 3. Now next, tan of minus 30, that is a minus tan 30, tan reflect the negative sign, that is the tan of minus theta is minus tan theta. To remember this, I had made this trick, that is a reflect and absorb. I hope that you will understand this trick to remember. Therefore tan of minus 30 is equals to minus 1 upon root 3, and cot of minus 30, that is a minus root 3. Sine of minus 45, again sine reflect the negative sign, that is equals to minus sine of 45, and sine 45 is 1 upon root 2, and overall it's minus 1 upon root 2. Therefore now we will see the cosec minus 45, that is minus root 2. Therefore the cos of minus 45 is equals to. Now next is it is again in the fourth quadrant and it is a positive. Therefore the cos of minus 45 is 1 upon root 2. Now the sec of minus 45, its value is root 3. We take the reciprocal of cos of minus 45. and the last is tan. That is the tan of minus 45. It goes in again fourth quadrant. That is, it reflects the negative sign. That is, the tan of minus theta is the minus tan theta. Therefore, tan of minus 45 is equals to minus tan of 45. Tan 45 is 1. And that's why I had written that is, the tan of minus 45 is equals to minus 1. In the same way, the cot of minus 45 is 1 upon tan of minus 45. That is 1 upon minus 1, and overall it is a minus 1. Now the next is a sine of minus 60. Again, it's reflect the negative sign. That is a minus sine 60, and sine 60 is the root 3 upon 2. I had drawn the triangles. You remember these triangles and number of the times. You will never confuse to find out the values of the trigonometric functions at different angles. Basically, you have to remember only these. That is 30, 60, 90 and 45. That is, the cos of minus 60 is equals to cos absorb the negative sign. That is equals to cos 60, and cos 60 is 1 upon 2. In a similar manner, sec of minus 60. That is equals to, it's a reciprocal of cos of minus 60. That is 2. Tan of minus 60 is equals to minus tan of 60. Again, tan of minus theta, it reflects the negative sign, and that's why there is a tan 60 is a root 3. And cot of minus 60 is a minus 1 upon root 3. Now, next is sine theta is equals to y upon x. Sorry, y upon r. There must be the y upon r. I had made small mistake there. Sine theta is equals to y upon cos theta is equals to x upon r. I will change it. Now see this. Sine 90. Sine of minus 90 is equals to minus sine of 90. I had corrected here. That is y upon r. That is equals to minus 1. Now this point is P is here. It is on the negative y-axis. Now that point is on the negative y-axis. X is 0 and y is equals to minus 1. Again here. Now see this. Cos of theta is equals to x upon r. Now the value of x is 0 and r is equals to y. That is equals to 1. Therefore, cos of minus 90, that is equals to 0, and it's a reciprocal. That is a sec of minus 90. It absorbs the negative sign. That is equals to cos of 90. It is a 1 upon 0, means it is a not defined. That is equals to nd, not defined. Now see this, tan of theta is equals to y upon x. And tan of minus theta is minus tan theta. Now see this here. Tan of minus 90 is a minus tan of, which is the y upon x. The value of y is minus 1, but x is a 0, and that's why it is a not defined. 1 upon 0 is a not defined. That is a tan of minus 90. That is a not defined. Cot of minus 90, that is x upon y. X is 0 and y is minus 1, and overall it becomes 0. Therefore, cot of minus 90 is 0. Now we'll see the next values. That is the values of negative minus 120. Sine of minus 120. Sine reflect the negative sign, therefore minus sine of 120. Now I am writing in this manner. 120 means what? Pi upon pi minus 60. Now whenever there is a pi angle, the function remain at ease. It goes in which quadrant? It goes in second quadrant. Therefore, it is a sine of 16. Sine 60 is root 3 upon 2. Now it's a reciprocal. That is a cosec minus 120. It's a reciprocal of sine of minus 120, and that it comes, that is a minus 2 upon root 3. If you know the values of sine, cos and and the tan, you can find out easily their reciprocals. That is the cosec, sec and the cot. Now cos of minus 120, cos absorb the negative sign. Again it is written in this manner. That is the cos of pi minus 60. Overall it is negative. That is the cos of pi minus 60. This trigonometry function goes in second quadrant. In second quadrant cos is negative. Therefore they are written as, that is the minus cos of 60, and overall cos 60 is 1 upon 2, and therefore cos of minus 120 is minus 1 upon 2. Sec of minus 120, that is the minus 2. Now we'll see the tan of minus. Now tan reflect the negative sign, and again I had written in this fashion, that is the minus tan of pi minus 60. Now again it is in the second quadrant. In second quadrant tan is negative, and that negative become positive, and that's why it is a plus tan 60, and which is the root 3. That is equals to tan of minus 120 is equals to root 3. Next is cot of minus 120, that is cot. It's a reciprocal of tan of minus 120. Now next angle is big one, that is a minus 225. Now see this, that is sine of minus theta. By using the same formula, it is a minus sine of 225. Now it is written in this manner, that is, now see this, that is a sine of minus 225, that is equals to, I hope that I had done some mistake is there, that is a minus sine of pi plus 45, therefore I am correcting it. Sine of pi plus 40, it again goes in third quadrant, it is a negative, and minus minus then become plus, therefore it is a sine of 45, and which is 1 upon root 2. Therefore sine of minus 225 is equals to 1 upon root 2, and cosec minus 225 is equals to root 2. Now see this, cos of minus 225, again cos absorbs the negative sign, it becomes positive. Therefore that is the cos of 225. Again 225 can be written as pi plus 45, but whenever there is a pi angle, the function remains as it is. Therefore it becomes minus cos of, not cot, that is a cot of cos of 45, and cos 45 is 1 upon root 2. By mistake I had written it. Now next is tan of minus 225. Tan reflect the negative sign, therefore it is a minus tan of 225, minus in bracket tan of pi plus 45. Now whenever there is a pi angle, the function remains as it is, and it goes in which quadrant? It is in third quadrant, it is a plus, but actually it has minus sign in the outside the bracket, therefore it becomes minus tan of 45. But what is the value of tan of 45? Is 1, and therefore tan of minus 225 is equals to the minus 1. See this, all the angles are solved in a manner of pi plus theta, pi minus theta, by using that definition. Therefore cot of minus 225 is equals to minus 1. Now next angle is minus 240. That is, again it is a minus sine of minus 240 means what? Minus sine of 240. That is a minus 240 can be written as sine of pi plus 60. And again sine of pi plus 60. Again here I want to write their correction sum. I will make a small correction. Again minus sign. The same mistake is there, sorry. That is minus minus become plus. That is a sine of pi plus 60 goes in which quadrant? It is in third quadrant. It is a third quadrant. Sine of pi plus 60 is negative. Therefore minus in bracket minus sine 60. That minus minus become plus. And therefore sine 60, which is root 3 upon 2. Cosec minus 220 is very normal. That is the 2 upon. Cos of minus 220. Cos absorb the negative, no problem. And it is written as pi plus 60, no problem. And cos is negative in the third quadrant. That is a minus cos of 60, and that cos 60 is 1 upon 2. And in this way we have the value minus 1 upon 2. Next is, therefore sec of minus 220 is equals to minus 2. Next is tan of minus 220. It's a minus tan of minus 240. It is a minus tan of 240. Again, it is written as tan of pi plus 60. It goes in which quadrant? Third quadrant. It is a positive. Therefore, it is a minus only the tan of 60. That minus sign is as it is. It's a continuum. That is a tan 60. But what is a tan 60? Is root 3. Therefore, tan of minus 240 is equals to minus root 3. What about the cot? It's a reciprocal of above value. That is a minus 1 upon root 3. Now, next is I hope that the value is a 270. Now, see this 270. That is a sine reflect the negative sign. That is a minus sine of 270. But sine of 270 comes in on the negative y-axis. It is a minus 1. Therefore, it is a quadrantial angle. Therefore, sine of minus 270 is 1. Overall, it is 1. Cosec minus 270. Now, see this, that 270. Now, cos of minus 270. Cos absorbs the negative sign. It becomes a cos of 270. But it is on the y-axis and definition of the cos is x upon r. X is 0 there. Point P denotes 0 and minus 1. Therefore, cos of 270 is 0 and its a reciprocal is 1 upon 0, which is not defined. Now, next is a tan of 270. Tan reflect the negative sign. Tan of 270. Again, it is written. That is it's a not defined because its a value is a y upon x. X is 0 at 270 on the y-axis. X is 0 and tan is defined as y upon x. X is 0. Therefore, it is not defined. But what about the cot of minus 270? That is 1 upon not defined, which is 0. Now, next is that is it is written as minus cot of 270. That is equals to 0. Now, next value is the sine of 350. Now, see this minus theta. It reflects the negative sign. That is sine of 315. Now, it is written as in this fashion. That is a sine of 2 pi minus 45. Now, it goes in which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. And there is an integral multiple of the pi. Function remain as it is. That is a sine of 45. It goes in fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, sine is negative. That negative become positive. Therefore, that is sine of 45 is equals to 1 upon sine of minus 315 is equals to 1 upon 2. You see all the problems very clearly. Then you will understand how to find out these values. Now, next is the cos of minus 315. Cos absorbs the negative sign. Therefore, it becomes the cos of 315. Now, it is written as in this fashion. Integral multiple of the pi. That is the cos of 2 pi minus 45. Again, when it is a pi angle, the function remains as it is. It goes in which quadrant? It is in the fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, cos is positive. Therefore, cos of 45. But what is the basic value of cos of 45? 1 by root 2. And hence, it is a 1 upon root 2. Now, the sec of minus 315, it's a reciprocal. I try to explain in this manner. I hope that you will understand all the values. Tan of minus 315. Tan reflect the negative sign. Again, it is a minus tan of 315. It is written in this fashion in the form of the pi angle, that is the 2 pi minus 45. Again, it goes in which quadrant? It is in the fourth quadrant. Tan is negative. Function remain as it is. Therefore, it is a in bracket, square bracket is written as minus tan of 45. That minus become plus and tan 45 is 1. Therefore, tan of minus 315 is equals to plus 1. And now it's a reciprocal. Cot of minus 350 is 1 upon 1. And that is equals to 1. In this way, I try to explain in my manner. I hope that you will understand all the values, how I had to find out it. You can find out it. If we find out these values in this manner, you will be the master to find out these values. In this way, I had completed the question number 1. We'll see in the next video. Till then, goodbye. In this way, I have completed the question number 1 to find out the different values. I hope that you understand all the problems. Now, if you are new for this channel, then subscribe it and share it with your needy friends. If you have any doubt or the confusion how to find out the values, write in the comment box. I try to minimize the errors also done by me. Now we'll see in the next video, that is a question, next question from the question number 2 up to the end. Till then, goodbye.